2 minutes to do a closing statement.
Thank you. Thank you again all for coming out tonight. For the last 18 months, I have been on the ground in this riding, listening to your issues, apparently not all of the environmental ones, and I need to pay more attention in that area. I will never pretend to know everything, but I will always promise to listen. We've been discussing healthcare in this riding. We've been discussing healthy communities. We've been discussing the pros and cons of swimming pools at great length. Transportation in a rural environment, women's issues, our lack of affordable housing, our hungry children and youth, the lack of jobs, the lack of services. Someone made the statement last year that Haliburton gets pamphlets, not people. I think, it's an unfortunate truth. The lack of doctors, our families that are struggling, and some of our seniors who are now becoming poverty-stricken with rising costs. Our food banks are seeing record numbers across this country, and our people here need a hand up out of a welfare trap. I've been here because I genuinely care about these issues, because I want to hear your concerns, and because I'm genuinely interested in helping to resolve these issues once and for all and move this riding forward. I'm asking tonight for your support in this election. And I'm sorry, Lynn, but I have to say that this election is indicating two clear choices. You can support the Conservatives, the largest spending, largest borrowing government in Canadian history. Stephen Harper will not be there for our farmers, for our people, but our progressive Liberal government does have a plan to strengthen families, support small business, and protect our healthcare without raising taxes. Please think long and hard at the ballot box. Please vote Liberal. The choice is clear.
Thank you. I spent the past 18 months going around to every town in this big, beautiful riding. And people are afraid. They're afraid of losing their jobs. They're afraid of losing their pensions. They worry about, will they get to the doctor in time? But the one thing that I hear over and over again, what people are most afraid of, is that Stephen Harper will win a majority in the next election. But there's hope, because a recent poll shows that we, the Green Party, in this riding are in second place. We are the strong alternative to the Tories in this riding. So on May 2nd, I ask you, vote Lawton, vote Green. Thank you.
After hearing the information presented here tonight, I trust you are convinced that the current federal and provincial governments are doing nothing but making your life more expensive. I attended an affordable housing meeting in 2009, and here in 2011, nothing has been done. I lobbied our federal MP for changes to the Canada Pension Plan. The response I received is they want to use private institutions to provide for your retirement. Well, we've already seen that doesn't work. The market's crashed and you lost all your money. The government is making their friends rich while you are being pushed into poverty. That is plain wrong. You need to elect an MP that will listen to you, improve our health care, improve our environment, and make your life more affordable. You need to elect an MP that will get these things done and stop just talking about it. We've had the Conservative government in power for 5 years, and we had the Liberal government in power before that, and things got broken, not done. You do have a choice. Vote Lynn Edwards, vote NDP. Thank you.
Well, thanks to everyone for being here tonight. Cody faces off at 10, so I'll keep this short. It has been an honor to serve as a Member of Parliament for this riding for almost 7 years. It's not always an easy job, but it is fascinating. The variety is truly unbelievable. Everything from talking to kids in grade 4 or 5 classrooms right through to meeting heads of state around the world. And most of my time, as I said earlier, kind of shuffling back and forth between Haliburton and Ottawa. I said when I started that service is important, and it's something I notice never comes up in a debate, but it's whoever becomes the MP on May the 2nd, that's going to be more than half of the job, and I'm proud of the job that my staff and I have done. We've reached out across the riding. As I say, I realize that Lindsay's not the only community in this riding, and so with things like senior seminars and passport clinics, it has allowed me to get out, bring service into the community, and often an opportunity to hear what people have to say. I run a program every year where I bring high school students up to Ottawa to learn about career opportunities, and it's a fascinating experience to me to be around those young people. So I'm running on my record. I've been doing this job for a while, and on May the 2nd, if you feel I've done a good job for you, I would greatly appreciate your support. Thank you.
Okay, that concludes our all candidates evening. I'd like to thank the candidates for their time and sincere efforts in answering your questions, and thank you for coming and taking your evenings, and especially for people who took the time to compose those very thoughtful questions. Please come out and vote on May 2nd, and thanks again. Have a good night.